I was born in a blizzard that killed my mother. My father put a fist in my hand before a name. By 20 I had opened a man from throat to navel, and I did not dream about it, I did not feel the shame. They call me Ironside, a blade broke on my rib, and I finished the fight before I noticed it had tried. 63 men who did not stand again. I count them the way other men count the years they've been alive. The queen chose me without a word, I nodded without one. I trained 3 weeks alone upon the glacier, fist in ice, knuckles bleeding, freezing, bleeding, freezing. 12,000 people standing on a shelf that would not hold. They needed passage through the mountain. Ignaris said no, the trial demanded death. I walked into the arena, carrying the only thing I've ever understood. I left the necklace on the ice, I did not plan to come back for it.
63 and done. 63 and done.
I have put down every man they set before me. I have never lost a fight beneath this frozen sun. But the 64 looked up at me with a shattered arm and laughed and would not stop. And I saw myself beneath that hammer and I could not let it drop. 9 hours on that cracked plateau, half ice, half volcanic stone. His axes burned through my armor, I broke his shoulder in the 6th. He fought one-handed, he fought grinning when I pinned him to the ground. My hammer at his throat, the terms were clear, the crowd was roaring. 12,000 lives hung on the way to one swing I had made 1,000 times. He looked at me, bloody defiant, still trying to rise. And I saw a man who fights because it is the only word he knows.
63 and done. 63 and done.
I have put down every man they set before me. I have never lost a fight beneath this frozen sun. But the 64th looked up at me with a shattered arm and laughed and would not stop. And I saw myself beneath that hammer and I could not let it drop. I stepped back, the hammer hit the stone. The judges called it forfeit, the passage was denied. Said Ray stripped my title before the blood had dried. My people call me coward. 12,000 lives I held, and I opened my hand and let them fall for one man on the ground who would have died without complaint. I cannot explain it, I will not try. Mercy has no language in a kingdom built on ice.
63 and done. 63
And finally done, I walk the glacier now where no one follows. Exiled by the only gentle thing I've ever done. The 64th is somewhere in the mountain alive because I could not swing. I do not know his name, it costs to be a man.